Andy, if you want to.
Yeah, sure. Hi, Gregor.
Hi.
Looking at your team, it seems you've gone for as much consistency as possible. Tell us why you think that's the way to go this week.
Yeah, look, we don't get a number of opportunities to see the team go out again during a season, and although we got one of the players banned last night, we had most of the squad to pick from. Hamish did pick up that injury, so we felt the performance earned the players the right to go again this weekend.
You were very down after the game on Sunday. Understandably, it was a big opportunity for a big win, but having had a few days to digest it, have you and the team been able to take the positives from the performance?
Yeah, absolutely. I think there was a period of the game where we put some of our best rugby together that we played over the last year or two, and against a very, very high opposition. The atmosphere, the sense of occasion was great as well. So there was a lot of positive memories from the game, but it was a missed opportunity. We can't get over that, and the missed opportunity didn't just result from why we played in the last 10-15 minutes, but also when we had the domination. I think we were close to the try line, if not over the try line, on 4 occasions during that 50-minute period. So that's a goal this week to make sure that we score more points when we have those opportunities.
It's been a tough 2022 in many ways. How important is it to round off the year with a win going into what's going to be a huge 2023?
It's always important to win. It's always important to improve. From a coaching perspective, and all management are involved with the national team, your last game of a campaign is one you want to win, because you don't have the following week to get out there and play, which the players do at their clubs next week. But I'm sure the players are determined to finish with their best performance of the campaign, and why not the season.
What have you made of Argentina lately? You've got to look at them in the summer, but they've been picking up some big wins this year as well. It'll be a huge test. Yeah,
they're a very good team. They were really good in the summer. They carried that form on in games throughout the Rugby Championship, and then obviously had a cracking win against England 2 weeks ago. So they're a quality side. They've got quality individuals that play throughout Europe, a few of them in Scotland, and they're well coached. They play a very tough brand of rugby at test level. They don't play too much rugby in their own half, but once they get over the halfway line, they play. They're ambitious. They've got very good defence, a very good line out. So they're rightly one of the best teams in the world right now.
And with one of the great coaches in the world, Michael Cheika guy, pretty well, and we've gone up against a few times. What have you made of the job he's done since he arrived there?
He's been excellent, and also what must be mentioned, Felipe Contempomi has done really well with their attack. Their line out, Fernandez Lobby involved in another ex-player involved with the forwards. Yeah, they look a test team. They look strong in the set piece. They've selected a team that is dangerous, and they've got some really aggressive forwards. And great to see Michael Cheika back. He's obviously coached at the highest level with Australia, coached club level in Super Rugby and over in the URC, and he's a good man. So he's had a lot of success this year.
He's been a busy man.
I was going to say, rugby league's only the start of it. I think TV, and he was involved with the Japanese club team. But 2 weeks ago, coaching in the Rugby League World Cup, 2 days or even a day before coaching Argentina at Twickenham against England. That's some achievement.
You've never been tempted by a side gig like that?
No one's offered me, so I could say I've been tempted, but I've had no offers outside of rugby.
Gregor, were you surprised to lose Richie Gray last night, and how difficult has that made preparation for the weekend?
I've gone into hearings before, been very confident that what we've seen are rugby incidents or incidents that don't merit red cards. So I've ended up the last couple not even thinking about what an outcome could be. It lasted 4.5 hours. It started before we trained out there yesterday, and it was still going when most of the players were going to home or going out for dinner. So they must have deliberated long and hard. I know Richie had no intent in his actions. He's never been red carded or cited in his career. and he's played a lot of games of rugby. So it's a blow for him, blow for us, because he's been playing so well. But it's also an opportunity for his brother to come in. He can't wait to start. He's not started in this campaign, and I thought he was really good off the bench for us against New Zealand.
It's not been often over recent years that Johnny's found himself on the bench or out of the 15. How's he kind of responding to that?
He's responding really well in training. He's in a leadership group. He's really a true leader off the field, a connector. He's now the judge for our coach sessions. He's got his own stand-up routine that he delivered the other night, which was excellent. But he's disappointed and determined to show that he should be in the starting team, and we're looking forward to seeing that on Saturday.
Big opportunities for Jack, having been around since the start of the autumn.
Yeah, I think the timing's good. I think getting more minutes, came on earlier at the weekend, getting used to international rugby again, the way we want to play, and his teammates. He's applied himself really well at training, and knowing that you're going to starting in the position that you play regularly at club level should mean that things will happen a bit quicker for him this weekend.
How different do you expect this match against Argentina to be from the summer, but from previous autumn encounters with them as well, given there will be a confidence about them having won big games on the road this year?
Yeah, they were confident right from the first test, and in Argentina, we had obviously 3 games over there. They're all in Argentina, so the home team will be confident. Over here, we have our crowd, another big crowd behind us at the weekend. But they've had a lot more rugby than us over the last 6 months, and they've been able to refine their game, work on or build on areas that they're really strong in. And it's their last game of the season. Like, we have the Six Nations to go into. They won't play until next June or July, so it'll be a massively motivated Argentina team we face this weekend.
They've been talking about wanting to improve their consistency because they have gone and got these big eye-catching results and not followed them up. Does that make them a more dangerous opponent after their disappointment in Cardiff?
Who knows? I would say they're very consistent. They obviously had a really good win against New Zealand and lost the following week, but that happens in sport. You're not going to win all your games. I thought they were close to winning last week against Wales, in a tough place to play. And when Wales went a man down, I think the momentum was in Argentina's favour, but they weren't able to put scores on the board at that point. So they're a dangerous side. They're tough to beat, and we'll have to play really well to win.
Gregor, what's your opinion about Emiliano Bofelli's moment and in the situation of the fly half in Argentina, Santiago Carreras and now Nicolas Sanchez on the bench?
Yeah, well, Boff, as his Edinburgh teammates call him, has had a great season. Really good international season. Integrated well into the Edinburgh team as well. He's been the difference maker in a few of the test matches with what he can do at kickoffs. Got up and won a kickoff against New Zealand that led to a try. In the first test against us, won a kickoff that was a turning point in our game. His goal kicking has been very impressive. And we know how good he is chasing kicks and finishing 12 tries. So yeah, he's a quality player, and we've got 2 wingers this week that are teammates of his, so they know him really well. And regarding the 10 situation, I think Carreras has played really well. He's a running 10, but they use 10 a lot to kick long with their game plan. With Sanchez back, that's someone who's really experienced. That if he's used, he'll know his way around Test rugby.
On the morning, Michael Cheika told us that Argentina prepares the week as a final. You are playing this Saturday as a final too for this team?
Yeah, we've not used that language, but we obviously want to finish our campaign and I suppose finish this calendar year with our best performance and look to build on what we did well last week, but also those areas that we know we have to improve if we're going to win at the weekend.
Gregor, I remembered when the last match of the summer season in Santiago del Estero, you told me that was the match you liked the most from your team, and it was a win from Argentina. Now you have different players, Finn Russell, Stuart Hogg. We know the level they can bring to your team. What do you think is going to be different, even though we are practically family. Fourth time in a year that we met.
Yeah, well, what's different? We're at home. The weather could be different, as you know. That day was very warm, and both teams were able to play an attacking style of rugby that put defences under pressure. We know it's our last game of the season. It was the last game of the tour, and what we'd worked on came out in our performance. Just unfortunately, the wind didn't come at the end. So we got to play for 80 minutes. Our experienced players stepped up last week, and we'll be looking to them to do the same, but also our whole team playing well. Thanks.
Cheers.